Good morning, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning, dynamite service with explosive results. So we are going to be cleaning this fence. So across here, I'm going to be doing this fence, but we want to do the entire fence inside and out. So it's really important to make contact with all of the neighbors. So I've got a neighbor to the north, I've got a neighbor to the south, and I've got a neighbor to the west. And I have made contact with the neighbor to the south. They are okay with me coming through their yard to clean. And I have made contact with the neighbor to the west. Unfortunately, the neighbor to the west, I have to literally drive down the road to go to another section. So this is quite a logistical nightmare in regards to cleaning. Normally, when we clean a fence, we can access it. So I'll show you. I'm going to turn you around really quickly. That's the house that I'm going to be working on. This house, you can see my postcard. So I left a postcard up here that says, you know, TNT Pressure Cleaning and the work that we're going to be doing. It's a nice little postcard. And I've gotten no response. So I just looked at the backyard, so did you. And I'm gonna treat that area, and I'm just thinking to myself, how am I gonna go about it? I'm gonna turn you around here. You can see the rig. We are parked in the driveway because they're not home and the truck does not leak oil. Do not park in someone's driveway if your truck leaks oil. Big no-no. So this fence needs to be cleaned from the inside and the outside. And there's a lot of things that I have to get behind in order to clean this fence. So the fence is completely coming down. You can see that there's a lot of stuff that's going on here. The pool deck is being redone. You know, the pool deck's gonna be completely redone and pulled up. The coping is being redone around the pool deck. It's a beautiful home. And but the fence needs to be stored, and you can see where we've got a lot of rust iron and sulfur that needs to be treated. So the fence is going to be all pulled up and stored. So my job is to make this fence look brand new, and I'm going to have to access it in their yard over there, and I'm going to have to access it in their yard there. Now this house here, you cannot get to any of these houses because they're all fenced in. So every single area is completely fenced in. So the question then becomes, how do you get your hoses there? How do you get your chemical lines there? How are you going to do this? So, knock on the neighbors' doors, let them know you're going to be in, if it's okay, that you be in their backyard to clean, because you can see this fence here. What this looks like, how dirty it is. We do have electric, so you want to be conscientious of that. Your SH, you don't want to be popping any sockets here. So, the real problem is over there because this wall drops. This isn't flat. There's about 4 feet down below that. You can see how that roof sits down there in comparison to up here. So we are up on a hill up here. So I'm gonna have to get my hoses back around that other side in order to get this whole run along here. You got 240 linear feet. So I'm gonna start in the inside. I'm gonna start doing some rust removal. I'm gonna get this fence wet, and then we're gonna start feeding our hoses. What I'm gonna do is feed my hose, both high pressure and chemical, through little holes like that. That way I can pull the hose straight through there. I can walk around, access their yard, pull the hose out, pull the chemical line out, lay the solution on, and then clean. And very much is going to be done the same way. So we're going to be using the X-Jet. Just wanted to show you guys, oftentimes you're going to run into situations like this, and you just have to be really, open and honest with the next door neighbors. Take really good care of their yard and plants and things like that, and everything will work out for you. Work hard out there, and we'll talk to you on the next video. So this is not going to be a whole lot of fun, is it? Normally, you would clean a fence, whatever's showing, but this particular case, we're going to have to get behind all of these areas, and I wish I could show you that over there. It's really, really quite tough to get, to get completely over there. So these are just the things that we oftentimes come across. It's cold out. It's about 49 degrees right now. That's cold for us here in Florida. It's about 49 degrees, and it's just after Christmas, and I'll let you guys see. Yeah, normally I wouldn't park in a driveway, especially a driveway that's this nice, but you can see. So we'll see if I go over here. I'm gonna step over this retainer wall here, and we're just, see, you're totally blocked. So there's no way to access that backyard. I can get back here to clean all this with relative ease. That's no problem at all. But it becomes where the problem becomes. If I step over here, the problem becomes, you can see the lichen that's on the fence, so that all needs to come down. And the problem becomes getting into this yard over here. So see, I need to get all of that. I don't know if I'm capturing it. I can't even see my camera, but I need to get all of that all the way down, and it goes around the other side. And one of the biggest issues is the ivy tendrils that have grown up alongside. I don't have any artillery fungus because there is no mulch beds. Artillery fungus is going to be those little black specks that don't come off. Ivy tendrils are going to be where ivy grows along the sides, and they'll leave little feet prints. So you'll see little dotted footprints everywhere. And that's, a real, you're not going to blast that off. We do have oxidation on these panels, so you really have to be careful to not make them look awful. Hope everyone's having a great day out there. I'm gonna get set up and make this happen. Thank God I don't have to park on the road because it's a very busy road and there's just a small strip there. So, you gotta do what you gotta do out here, guys. I'm gonna get set up. Just wanted to show you, this is logistical planning on a white vinyl fence cleaning. And, take your time, be meticulous, thorough, and detailed, and do a great job. So we'll probably use about a 3%, maybe even a 4% solution, and make this happen. So we'll show you the results when we're done. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.